Listen, family, we have a story today. Actually, we have two stories, and I'm going to share them with you guys. And hopefully, this video goes up because I can't be doing this every day twice. So, first of all, you guys, we're going to talk about Wendy Williams and Bow Wow, and we're going to talk about Jussie Smollett. Okay? So, first of all, let's go with Bow Wow and Wendy. You guys, you know they're beefing right now. Okay? And you guys know I'm a fan of Wendy. So, you know, I was checking it out and finding out what was going on so I could share with you guys. And I got some notes here, so hopefully, I can't see with my glasses, but hopefully I can remember and then we can just pick up where I forget at or whatever. So anyway, Bow Wow and Wendy is into it. And Wendy came on her television show. And well, it started like this. Bow Wow made a comment about Sierra. I guess he's kind of jealous because Sierra's not with him anymore. So Bow Wow was like, I had her first. Or, like I was first. And, called her a B.I., name. You guys know what the name is. Starts with a B. Anyway, Wendy came on her TV show. I didn't see it. I read about it. And so Wendy says to Bow Wow that basically he needed to grow up. Like, really, who, everybody has a first or whatever. And it was immature what he had said. So Bow Wow tweeted body shaming Wendy. And what he did was he actually put up a picture of Wendy on the beach. And I have the picture. So, but he was body shaming her. And I don't know what all he said, but, he was kind of like, talking about, her out of proportion body or whatever. And, Wendy, I think she's like 55 years old. So, she didn't say nothing mean, but Bow Wow just took it to a whole different level. And Wendy's doing really good, and she really doesn't need to be beefing with this kid. He's 32. He's not a kid anymore. He's 32 years of age. But, everybody knows what Wendy does for a living, and she didn't really smash him bad on a TV show. That's what I hear. But, he took it a little bit too far. Wendy's, she looks very good for her age. So I don't know what he expect, but I don't know a whole bunch of 55-year-olds that got a body like hers and carry it well. And she's out having her fun and she's living her life. So kudos to Wendy. And you guys remember we were talking about, was going to have a story and she was trying to find a show to go on, but she wanted a whole hour. Well, I guess she didn't find a person to let her do an hour show of her life and so she could tell her story. So Wendy's she's producing her own show. You guys, that's what I hear. So kudos to Wendy. Hey, get all the money because her show is going to do really well because there's a lot of people interested in the insides of, things and facts and things that we didn't know and, how she progressed to where she's at and, when did she know that Calvin was cheating and with who and how does she feel about the baby? We all got questions and she really haven't spoke about it. I guess they got this gag order that, she won't speak about it on the show. And so that's why we really haven't heard a lot about it. But so that's going on, you guys. And then we have another story. We're going to talk about Jussie Smollett. Now, Jussie's been in hiding for a minute because for some reason, the Chicago Police Department has not let this situation go. Matter of fact, they done reopened the case and they unsealed the records of a lot of what was happening behind the scenes that we did not know. and there has been some tapes released. We showed them. I've got them posted on this channel. So you guys, Jussie, in some of these videos, it's really embarrassing. And at first they only asked him to forfeit the bond money, just forfeit it, and it was going to be a squash deal. And I guess once Jussie Smollett got out, he didn't apologize. He said he wanted his day in court, and he made this big old speech saying that he would not be his mother's son. And I guess the police department was really angry because you guys remember Kim. I can't remember her last name, but Kim Fox or something of that nature. Kim Wolf, Kim Fox. I can't remember her name. I do know her name was Kim. She resigned because she didn't want to have nothing to do with it. I think she made sure she wasn't going to get in trouble. She had spoke to the family or whatever, and she didn't say that he was telling the truth, but she said that why should they go after Jussie just because he was a celebrity, and they let other people go for way much more than that. So they made a big deal out of it. And basically, like I said, Jussie Smollett ruined his career. So anyway, he's haven't been working. But did you guys know that he still holds a contract with Empire? And we don't know if he's going to be on this season. What is this, 5 or 6? We don't know if he's going to be on this season Empire. But I mean, they're going to have to pay him because he's still in contract, and so I'm pretty sure he's gonna do whatever's best for the show, and they're all getting along and everything. But the nugget comes in because you guys, we got to share some nuggets. The nugget comes in to Jesse paid a visit to Jussie Smollett. I have to say his whole name. Jussie Smollett paid a visit to Jesse Jackson. So, yeah, they had a push rainbow push, or push rainbow, the push coalition, rainbow coalition. I think it's the rainbow coalition. I'm pretty sure it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I'm serious. I went down to Chicago at one time. I'm thinking it was back in, I want to say 96, 1996. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. Around about in 96. I went to Chicago to meet Jesse Jackson, and we all had, it was a group of us, and we all had breakfast together and everything. And Jesse, he's a very smart, intelligent man, you guys. I know you guys don't think so, but he's very intelligent. Anyway, matter of fact, I can tell you guys when I went, because let me tell you what happened. So we were all having this meeting, and so the news reporters had came, and they were doing a report on why we were down there and what we were down there for. And I'm not going to get into that, but it was basically two reasons why we were down there. One, I will share with you why we were down there. We were talking about stocks and bonds, and how certain cultures need to start getting off into that. And they were explaining to us how we can be effective in our jobs so that we can have rights and our voices can be heard. And that way is to buy your stocks and bonds so that you can go to all the meetings and everything, and you can know what's going on. And we did that. I'm just sharing it with you. I'm just telling you the truth. Anyway, the other reason I'm not gonna share, because that's just part of my personal life. But so let me make sure I tell it to you right. So we were all in this meeting, and the news people had came in, and they was gonna do a story, and I was asked to represent the group, and I declined it. And I really now wish that I would have, but I did decline it. And so anyway, let me make sure. Somebody in the group had asked Jussie why they were recording, the news reporters was recording, and they had asked Jussie what did he think about Bill Clinton's situation since they were friends. So everybody in the meeting was like, what are they talking about? Because we're down there for one reason, and why are you bringing up some? I mean, because I don't know. So, my ears just was like, boing. I looked at it like Dumbo. I was like, anyway, you guys, Jussie was like, he told the news reporters, turn on this side, turn on this side. He only likes to be shot from one side. I can't remember what side it is. I got his picture and his autograph and everything. I would show it to you, but nevertheless, if you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. Anyway, Jussie has said that Bill Clinton was his friend. This is when Bill Clinton got caught with Monica Lewinsky. I'm serious. Because they had asked something about, well, we didn't know about all the details yet. They were only talking about the affair at that particular time. So Jussie was like, he's told him, he said, Bill Clinton is my friend, and we're not here for that. We're here for this, and I'm gonna support him, and whatever he said I heard about it. We already talked, but we're not gonna air out his dirty laundry. And that's basically what he said. Anyway, you guys, let me get back to the story, and hopefully I can chop this up so you won't see all of this bull that I'm doing, because I'm just trying to tell you guys the story. I really am. So anyway, what was I saying? See there? I got off track. Oh, Jussie Smollett went and paid a visit to Jesse Jackson. And so he wanted Jussie to give him some information, like, how he should handle this situation. And in the meeting did take place. So Jussie did speak to him, and they had a private conversation. And I'm pretty sure Jussie gave him some really good advice. So hopefully, Jussie Smollett will get back on track. And he did lie, but like, that's been months ago, and I don't think people are very forgiving to people. They always say, we'll forgive, but we won't forget. Well, I just really want to know something, and I'm serious. What's the difference from forgiving and forgetting? I know forgiving is saying, I'm not gonna hold it against you. But if you don't forget it, you are holding it against me, because you didn't just forget it. And people think, they always say, I'll forgive, but I won't forget. Well, I'm not going to stick around so you can badger me with it, Or, if you tell a person, I forgive you, but I'm not going to forget. Or you may not even tell them that, but in the back of your mind, you're going to be like, if he come home late one more time, I know what he doing. And so that hurts you more, because while you sitting there, he could be just went somewhere he talked to a friend longer than what he normally would talk to a friend, and you sitting there huffing and puffing and mad and going, he ain't home. I knew it. See, you didn't ever you not only didn't forgive him, you didn't forget it. So when he comes in, you throwing things and cook your own meal. You guys, and we all do it. Sometimes I think we do it that I don't think that we mean to do it, but the forgiving part is so much more than just forgiving. You literally gotta know that you forgive a person before, if they've done something wrong to you, or if they hurt you in some kind of way, you got to make sure that you can forgive them, because there's no need, being in a relationship if you can't forgive and forget. Now, I know it's hard to forget, but trust me, the forgiving and forgetting part is really for you. It's not for the other person. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that when you care about someone or love someone, surely you want to give them the benefit of the doubt and try to make it work and work it out. You might have to tell that person, give you some time, because you're so hurt and you don't know when it will flare back up. But because there's no time limit on how long if that person really love you, then they will deal with it. But you can't just keep, oh, remember you didn't come home, remember you didn't come home, remember you didn't come home. Now, like I said, I know when you love someone, it really hurts, but you got to do it, and you got to shake it off. When you know you're going to say something out of line, just don't even say it. Sometimes just go another room. Get you a woman cave or get you a man cave or something and go in the other room and just get away from them. Just don't say it, until you can get over it. Because the more that you ponder about it, or definitely when you say something about it, it's almost like putting vinegar and gasoline and, all that on a scar. I mean, and salt. You're just hurting yourself more. And, but if you can't let go of whatever it is and forgive and forget, then it's probably best. And I'm just saying, you can do what you want to do. If you want to stay in it, stay in it. But, it's probably best to probably just let it go. But you guys, we talked about Jussie Smollett and we talked about Bow Wow. And I'm going to close this because I know there's going to be some editing I got to do. I hope you guys like this new intro. I don't know. People was complaining about the last one. They were saying it was just too long and just all over the place. There was some information I definitely had to put off in there. Hopefully this one will work. We are still kind of looking at some other ideas, but if you like the intro this way, you guys, please let me know. If you don't, let me know. Let me know in the comment section if you like this intro. So most of you guys are repeaters, so just tell me, and if not, we'll make something else work. I kind of like the other kind of beat, but this one, I don't know. I like this one too. So anyway, you guys, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.